Well, hello everyone. Alejandro Tornato here, coming directly from Beaufort, Georgia. And as I promised you earlier on, that today's teaching was going to be all about vision. Vision. And I said that I was going to share with you a very inspiring story, and it is the story of someone that you, as soon as I mentioned his name, you'll definitely, who doesn't know this person in the whole wide world? So one of the great dreamers of the 20th century was none other than Walt Disney. Back when Walt Disney's two daughters were young, he used to take them to an amusement park in the Los Angeles area on every Saturday morning. Walt was especially captivated by the carousel. As he approached it, he saw a blur of bright images racing around to the tune of energetic music. But when he got closer and the carousel stopped, he could see that his eye had been fooled. Why, you may ask? Well, because he observed shabby horses with cracked and chipped paint, and he noticed that only the horses on the outside row moved up and down. The others stood lifeless, bolted to the floor. The cartoonist's disappointment inspired him with a grand vision. And what was Walt Disney's vision? Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Now, isn't that remarkable that this man, who loved to draw, he was a cartoonist, he loved to draw, he had abilities with a pencil and paper, he could draw. Even I heard some stories that someone told him that he was not creative. Now, can you imagine telling Walt Disney, even back at the beginning, that he lacked creativity? Now, are we kidding us? But that's sometimes what happens when other people see us and they do not find any value in us or in people. Can you imagine telling Walt Disney, you lacked creativity? Can you imagine telling Steve Jobs, you lacked creativity? It's a little bit ludicrous to think that way, but that's what happened. So, vision is everything for a leader. Vision is everything. If a leader does not have vision, it doesn't matter what other attributes he may have, but he will not succeed as a leader. Because if the leader lacks vision, then what about the followers? Where are the followers going to go? If the leader doesn't have vision, doesn't go where he's going or where he wants to go because there is no vision, then what about the followers? Who are they following? Where are they following to? What is the destination? Well, there is no destination because there is no vision. So vision, let me repeat it once again. Vision is everything for a leader. It is utterly indispensable. Why? Because vision leads the leader. You see, vision, when you drive your car at night on the highway and you have your headlights on, in a sense, the car, you're driving the car, but the headlights, the light in front of you, is leading the way for you, is leading you. If you don't have any lights in front and you don't see anything, then I mean, if you continue driving, you're very likely to get into a major accident. But the lights in front of you, and those lights, they don't light the way all the way to your destination. No way. They just light the way perhaps a few hundred yards in front of you. But as you keep moving, then that light keeps guiding you and leading you. So vision leads the leader. It paints the target. It sparks and fuels the fire within and draws him forward. It is also the fire lighter for others who follow the leader. Show me a leader without vision, and I'll show you someone who isn't going anywhere. That is, if you don't remember anything that I've shared with you tonight, I'll repeat this sentence because I want you to get this, because this is very important. Show me a leader without vision, and I'll show you someone who isn't going anywhere. It's like that car in the middle of the night without the headlights on. Complete darkness. And that car isn't going anywhere. The same with a leader without vision. At best, he is traveling in circles. And then what happens? I mean, when you travel in circles, are you getting somewhere? No, you're not getting anywhere. It's like, I was talking to someone the other day and says, listen, if you go to the gym and you step on the treadmill, everybody knows what a treadmill is, and you begin to either walk or run on the treadmill, and you run for 30 minutes or an hour or even longer. Now, at the end of that time period, have you gone somewhere? And the answer is no. You are still in the same place. You haven't made progress in getting somewhere. You've been running, but you've been running in place. Well, the same as going around circles. You're going and going and going and going and going, but you're getting nowhere. There's no destination. If you lack vision, look inside yourself. Draw on your natural gifts and desires. Look to your calling if you have one. And if you still don't sense a vision of your own, then don't despair. Consider hooking up with a leader whose vision resonates with you. Become his partner. That's what Walt Disney's brother, Roy, did. He was a good businessman and leader who could make things happen. But Walt was the one who provided the vision. And together, they made an incredible team. And that's a good illustration. You see, you have Walt Disney on the one hand, and he was the creative element of the team, and he was the one who provided the vision, the grand vision for Disneyland and Walt Disney World. But his brother Roy was the businessman, was the one who would oversee the business side of that vision. You see, if you had the vision, no matter how grand that vision may be, but if you don't have a person who can, from a business standpoint, turn that vision into reality, then the vision stays as just a thought or a vision. But when you couple the two together, the visionary with the businessman, then what a great combination. What a successful combination. And that's what happened. And of course, the rest is history. And you can see the magnitude of Disney and the Disney enterprise, in a sense, globally, not just here in the United States. And it's something that it's incredible. So let me conclude this teaching on vision by sharing with you this. Find your vision. If you don't have a vision yet, think of a vision that you want to turn into reality. What is your vision? Begin to see it in your mind and begin to dwell on that vision and think of that vision. And as you keep thinking of that vision, it will grow inside of you. It will become bigger. It will become stronger. It will become more visible in your eyes. So find your vision and let it guide you in all that you do. Let that vision guide you. Let that vision be like the headlights of your vehicle in a very dark night. Let the vision guide you. And you will get to the place that you want to get. You will not be going around in circles. You will not be running on a treadmill, but you will certainly be walking or running toward a specific destination. And your vision will guide you there in a very successful way. So thank you very much, my friends. It has been a delight to be sharing this lesson with all of you on vision. And if you want to contact me directly, there is my website, alejandrojtornato.com, alejandrojtornato.com. I can also be reached on Facebook, on my No Limits Living page, or Conversations with Influencers group, also on LinkedIn. And I encourage you, if you have not searched my podcast, The Alejandro Tornato Show, go and search it out and listen to some of the recent episodes that I published. You can find that on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and a few other platforms. And if the message resonates with you, please share it on your own social media platform, and share it with family, co-workers, friends, anyone who will resonate and who will definitely appreciate the message and would find value in that message for their own journeys. So thank you so very much, and as I always remind you, to live every moment, to be resilient, and also to be kind, be passionate, be intentional. And let me once again remind you that we were not created with any limitations. As a matter of fact, the only limitations that we have are the ones that we ourselves put into ourselves. But there are no limitations. So I encourage you to live your life to the fullest of your ability and potential, and make every single day a limitless experience. So, my friends, until the next time that we meet, all the very best. Have a great evening and be well.